4, a heat winner, qualified direct to the final. Full lane order from you, the top of the picture: Canada in 1, USA 2, Croatia in 3, Romania in 4, Germany in 5, and the British boys, there they are, in the foreground, in lane at number 6. We need a really big row from these boys. It's gold or nothing today. Rowley Douglas urging his men up through the first 250 meters. They had a bad heat and a good rep in this championships, and they did exactly the same in Sydney last year. So let's hope we're going to have a finish like we did in Sydney last year.
What the 8s tend to do, it's a sprint from start to finish, and what the 8s do in the final is always now go out front. The Croatians do it, the Americans do it, the Brits did it in the Olympics, and that's what all of them are doing. They're all shooting off from that start to try and steal the lead and make everybody else then try and catch up. The British started well. They took off very, very well indeed. There's no time really just to let the thing flow. What the British had as an advantage at the Olympics was that they flowed and they were smooth in the middle of their racing. They rode really well, and that carried their boat speed all the way. Here, they're not quite so sharp, quite so well as they were then.
Through the first timing mark, 500 down, 1,500 to go. Great Britain in 4th place, but we're not far behind. Croatia lead, Romania, Germany, and Great Britain in 4th place. Now Rowley Douglas and Steve Trapmore, the stroke man. Rowley Cox from Sydney will just be getting his boys down into a good rhythm. Croatia, who were very quick, they won at Munich last year, the last month, the last World Cup regatta. And the boys will be really pumped now because they saw the Coxless pair winning yesterday, they saw the Coxless 4 winning yesterday, and they will just really think, right, we've got a match. You can only match that, can't you, really? You can only match gold with the rest of the heavyweight men's team.
Oh, absolutely. But they're well in there, they're just striking pretty close there with Germany. Sitting there around 4th place now. They've moved up there from last into 4th. They are in a good position, but certainly out in the middle of the river there, that's where it is, Croatia, Romania, out there in front.
So we're heading towards now the next point. It's going to be the halfway point, and Croatia, Romania have taken this final on. It's the men's heavyweight 8s. And Great Britain now, look, we can hear Rowley Douglas really urging his guys on. He's such a fierce Cox. You know, he just doesn't tolerate anything but sharp and speed. And we'll get an indication now at the halfway mark, but it's looking good for Great Britain so far. Through the 1,000 meters, heavyweight men's 8s final, and Great Britain in 5th place, but there's not much in it. Romania have now taken on the lead from Croatia. It was the other way around at the 500-meter mark. Germany in 3rd place, USA in 4th. Now the boys really have to crank it on. Steve Trapmore in the stroke seat, Josh West, Lewis Atchell, Luca Gruber. That's the stern 4 that really have to power this black boat of Great Britain on through this 3rd 500 meters.
The United States have moved up quite well. They were right at the back in the early part of the race, but they've moved through the field very well. They're just about now challenging Germany for the bronze medal position. Young 8, new 8. They've only got one guy back from their Olympic 8, Wolfenheim. He's a world champion through and through, sitting at 7, and they've moved up well. But Britain is still in there, matching Germany. Germany didn't make the Olympics, didn't qualify for the Olympics, so they've got a lot to prove. Their scullers have been doing very well here at this regatta, but now Germany trying to move away from Britain, trying to match America for that 3rd place. But it's Romania and Croatia fighting it out.
Big question now, will the speed that Croatia and Romania had in the first 1,000 meters and now in this 3rd 500, will it be enough to see them through in the final quarter, which we are coming up to now? 500 meters remain now in this very exciting final, the men's 8, and Great Britain continue to be in 5th place, but it's all to play for now. It's about cranking up the rate. Steve Trapmore in the stroke seat of Great Britain has got to do what he did in Sydney last year. He's got to lead his boys on. They've got to just lift it up, push it on the legs. But out front, Romania and Croatia are looking fantastic. Romania have now taken the lead again from Croatia. It's just dog and dog against those two.
Romania's so good. They're doubling up. They've got 2 guys in there who raced Matthew Pinson in the pair, and another 2 who raced them in the Coxless pair. These guys have done it before. They've been out in front, and look at this. They are storming. It's not pretty rowing, but my goodness, it's powerful stuff. And they are not going to get caught. Croatia in 2nd place.
Romania now taking it on. They have never won this event. They got silver in '97. Following the Atlanta Olympic Games, they've never won it, but they're looking strong. But the Croatians have not given up. Neither too have the Germans. USA up there in lane number 2, taking it on. Great Britain closest to us in lane number 6. They are not going to win this event. It's about 75 meters remaining, and Romania are looking superb as the crowd go absolutely wild, because Romania are about to win their first title ever in the men's heavyweight 8. On the line, Romania, Croatia are going to get silver, and Germany have come through for the bronze medal in an amazing start. USA take 4th, and Great Britain, well, they were 5th the whole way, and it's 5th today for Great Britain. Very, very disappointing for our Olympic champions. 4 rowers on board. Rowley Douglas, the 5th man on board there from Sydney. But Romania and Croatia was between those two boats the whole way down, and they kept us on the edge of our seats.
That was an incredible race. I mean, Romania really have had a great championships. They got a bronze medal in the pair, and here they are. They've doubled up in the 8. Not great, not pretty rowing, but they are famously powerful, famously aggressive, and they just make sure that every stroke is effective. And they were hard on the legs, hard in the water, and they moved away from Croatia. I was expecting Croatia to be out there in front. They fought well, Croatia. They've moved now from an Olympic bronze up to a world silver. Not a bad show.
They've done very well. I mean, the Croatians, they really are becoming a strength in men's heavyweight rowing. But on the day, the final regatta, the final race in the World Championship regatta is gold to Romania. Croatia gets silver and Germany get the bronze. The Olympic champions, Great Britain, back in 5th place. Well, can you believe it? There it is, Romania, gold, Croatia, silver, Germany get the bronze, and there's a disappointment. Great Britain way back in 5th place.